Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pain and Game Pick'ems, Season 4, Episode 3. Last week was kind of interesting, to say the least, but now we got ourselves week number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody here. Last week, I didn't do as well. 9, 6, and 1 with the frickin' ties. Once again.
And I was the only one to pick the Dolphins to win.
Yeah, you were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised.
Yay.
Yeah.
Luke Nugent's like, yeah, fuck off.
But anyway, also, there were also some other interesting games. No one picked the Redskins to get killed.
Yeah. Did I pick the Redskins?
Skins.
Whoa. Hey, Lucas, feedback.
Oh my god. Come on, it can't be me. There's no way I have my cord in. Shit.
Erection. Yeah, it is coming from you.
Oh my
Echo.
Hot
Hold
butter,
on.
anal pussy.
Feedback isn't the worst thing. Well, come on. There. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
That's Bartok.
There, I got my freaking headset in now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yes. I don't know why.
Even they're calling feedback in the chat.
I don't know why it's such a big deal, but all right, let's go ahead and move on to this week. This week's going to be a little bit more interesting. So, with that being said, introduce yourself, guys, and we'll go ahead and go into week 3.
I'm a little disappointed, to be honest.
I am too.
Disappointed. You know, I'm both sides. You know. I mean, we could have played better, but I'll go over it more later on other games. But yeah, I mean, we've had some wacky, pretty bizarre moments. I mean, like New Orleans were expected to win by 9 points, and they almost lose to Cleveland by 3. And Cleveland almost tied the game.
Cleveland goddamn Browns.
If you're like a top 16, if you're like a top 10 team and you're almost losing to the Browns, I don't know what to tell you, but
Steelers.
yeah. But guess what? Speaking of Steelers, we got another tie.
Yep, we got another
Yeah,
tie. Vikings and Packers.
Yeah, except it came from my end, and I don't mean the worst end of the stick, Lucas. And basically, who the fuck was expecting that to happen?
Nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
There was
bet you
one
some
bad thing
poor-
that happened, though. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever gotten 2 ties in a row?
Yeah, that actually has happened before. In the
Okay.
1971 season, the first 2 weeks there were ties.
Okay.
And that was before they invented overtime.
No, I'm just saying, like, has there ever been like in terms of like a win-loss record, does anyone have like more than like 2 ties?
Back in the 60s and 50s, yes, but not since the NFL AFL merger.
Okay. All right. But anyway, I'm finally back again for my 3rd week of Pain and Gain Pick'ems as usual. And lot of things to talk about, a lot of big games that are going on, a lot of upsets, a lot of pretty unexpected games, but hopefully I'm happy to go over it, and I wish Alex was on the podcast right now because it will make
Fortunately, Alex, we're not sure what's up with him. I think he's running a little late. We'll see what happens.
That's okay. We'll probably catch it.
That's okay. No worry, Lucas, because you got Luke and I to, fucking bother you.
Yeah.
We're good. Don't worry.
No,
Alex is probably doing the Abadu thing. So.
It's not the same because, the whole thing with him dropping the headphones when you're talking about the Steelers.
Yeah.
That's a tradition. That has to be a tradition, But
Don't worry,
yeah,
we'll
that's
get
me.
back.
That's me.
I got 2 words, and it's not football related, believe it or not. No, actually 3 words. Excuse me. Bert and Ernie.
I heard about the yes.
Childhood ruined. Childhood ruined, man.
Yep. I figured it was true.
But
You know something? At least with Elsa from Frozen, I can see
come
it
on,
working.
don't stop.
Oh, come on, you want to see that too?
No, I don't.
Oh,
You want to see her kill someone with her icicles?
Come on, there's no incest in Disney movies.
I never said she had to fuck Anna.
You always mention. Come on.
That's what SFM porn is for.
Oh my god! We forgot the biggest thing that happened. The best football story of the entire weekend. Bills cornerback Vontae Davis retired in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
After halftime, he retired. He said, "I'm done." And guess what the Bills are going to do? The Buffalo Bills organization are going to host a Vontae Davis game where fans can leave at halftime and be refunded if the team is losing by more than 15 points.
Oh, well.
Sad.
All I gotta say is goodbye, Buffalo. Nice knowing you. We're going to take our business elsewhere.
That is so sad. Because, I mean, at least Cleveland would stay for most of their games.
Of course. No, it's...
At least
it's like this.
You know, at least the Factory of Sadness has its bright spots.
They do. I think Cleveland and Buffalo and Arizona are the two worst teams in the league by far.
Oh my God, Arizona.
Yeah, 30-0.
34-0.
34-0. Okay.
I said it was going to be the biggest blowout, and I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, this is just embarrassing.
34-0. They can't even score a fucking point.
Because they got Glass Joe Sam Bradford.
Glass Joe Sam Bradford. That's amazing. And and the Los Angeles Rams are super macho, man.
No, the Los Angeles Rams are the best team in the NFL by far. Them, Jacksonville, and Kansas City are the three best teams.
Lucas, did you not get the joke?
Yeah, I know the joke. The super macho man and Glass Show. I know.
Yeah, you and I bouncing our titties, throwing the fucking tornado punch, and
super macho man.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? Looks like a team finally got their revenge.
Yep,
Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. And we all said that was going to work out as well.
Glorious. See the Patriots lose. It's always glorious.
See, Dallas, Jacksonville. We picked Denver to win by 1 point, I believe. San Francisco won by the field goal. Los Angeles Rams just fucking ass fucked them.
Philadelphia lost to Tampa Bay.
That is probably the biggest shocker. One of the biggest shockers of the week. That one and
probably
aside from
the Colts one was probably the biggest shocker. No one, and one of my friends was actually at that game. And he was not happy.
He was a Redskins fan?
Yeah, he's a Redskins fan.
What happened to the Steelers?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
We'll talk about that when it comes to it. We'll talk about when it comes to it.
6 TDs.
They're going to score 42 tonight.
Patrick Mahomes has convinced me he's a great quarterback. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
He's
no Tom Brady.
He's a stud, dude. He broke the NFL record for most touchdown passes in 2 games.
Okay, let's be real here. That's objectively speaking. Now, as much as we don't care for Tom Brady, you got to give credit where credit's due. The motherfucker's got 5 rings.
Yeah.
And he's got
2 of them are undeserving, or 3 of them.
Vinatieri, thanks to Vinatieri.
And he's got a fucking smoking ass hot blonde that she can qualify as a Fox News anchor. Come on now.
I'd say the game against the Rams, he deserved to win that one because they were underdogs.
Right.
Yeah, and then I thought the Rams were going to win that too, and then all of a sudden that 50-yard field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, now that we covered the past, let's go to the future. Week number 3 starts with the Thursday night game, and one of the first times since 2015. The Cleveland Browns are favored in a football game versus the New York Jets in prime time. I am not joking. The Vegas line, Cleveland -3 is the favorite. Who do you got and why?
Actually, they are.
I told you. So who you guys got and why?
Not a bobo, stick-headed turtle.
You know what?
That's what I'm confused of, actually.
Let me go through this real quick. I'm kind of conflicted on this too because both quarterbacks aren't really that good. I mean, Sam Darnold, who is a prospect out of USC, he's like 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He has a QB rating in the high 80s. And Tyrod Taylor, I mean, he's fine, you know. But,
fine. You know what the word fine means, right?
yeah,
Look,
average.
no.
What are you talking
Fine
about?
like red wine.
No. Okay, the true definition of the word fine, because it actually means the opposite.
Okay, then.
Okay. I'm trying. It's an abbreviation. Go ahead, as you were. I'm gonna find it.
If it's anything dirty, then I'll change my vocabulary. He's decent. He's decent. How about that?
Oh, fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Fine.
I didn't think of it that way.
I'll say he's decent. But anyway, I think one of the things that the New York Jets, they kind of have a very, very efficient running game, and they have Crawwell at the They have the Crawwell and the running back, and then you have also Powell. Then you have then you also have the wide receivers with Pryor and a whole bunch of other players that are very good. But the thing is that I think Cleveland has more. They have more weapons because Tyrod Taylor, about how fine he is, I would have to say that they have more weapons. I mean, they have Hyde, they have Chubb. I mean, in the wide receivers, they have Jarvis Landry, they have Higgins, which is a very great choice.
There's a guy named Chubbs.
Yeah,
Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb for the George Steelers rookie running back.
For a minute, I'm just like, oh shit, here comes the jokes.
Nick Chubb.
No, we didn't call him Tubbs. You know.
Well, Gary sometimes calls me Chubbs too, but mostly Tubbs.
Yeah.
Probably more.
But you know what? This is probably a game that may get the Browns their first win since 2016 at Christmas. So you know what?
Wow.
You know what? I'm going with the Cleveland Browns, man.
And so am I.
Same. We're all going for the Cleveland Browns. I cannot believe this. I can't. The last time we picked the Browns, when was the last time we really picked the Browns to win a game?
Week 1 against the Steelers.
Back when Jim Brown was playing.
Probably my pick. Probably the last time I picked Cleveland to win a game was, I think, against the Bengals. I think last year when they played Cincinnati at home. But yeah, my prediction, mainly because Cleveland has a really decent defense. They actually are improving on defense.
Yeah, Denzel Ward is great.
12-10. Browns win it on a last-second field goal, thanks to FAU former kicker.
So they will get nothing but field goals?
Yep, that's what I think the Browns will do.
Okay.
12-10.
Alex says he can't make it tonight. He is exhausted from work. He's like out of it.
That's okay.
Don't worry, it's next week.
Yeah.
No worries, next week, Mr. Dew.
He might list his predictions down below if he wants to or not. But anyway, yeah.
So who do you got your scores at?
I got Cleveland. Sorry, I got Cleveland 19-16.
We're bifocal.
Yeah, one bifocal.
17-13 Cleveland.
So almost by a field goal.
So literally 1 point off of mine. Next up is the 1 o'clock game. The Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins at Miami. I'm going to go quickly on my prediction. I think Oakland Raiders, if this was a 4 o'clock or an 8 o'clock game, the Raiders would win. But since the Raiders do travel terribly, going to 1 o'clock games on the East Coast, Usually West Coast teams really do bad on the if they go 1 o'clock games. I got Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, it's the Raiders.
Dolphins to win this game. Fins up. I'm going to say fins up. Probably final score 23-20.
Okay.
Yes. Yep, I agree. The Dolphins. Oh, by the way, I was the only one. By the way, yeah. And I'm gonna say they're gonna go 3-0. Dolphins are doing a surprise strong start. They have all the you can say all the gears and the cogs working together and not a fucking screw loose. Steel dildos.
We'll talk about it. Tommy Mora, just get to your freaking prediction.
At least my team has a win. So, sorry.
We both have ties.
Like I said, give me the Dolphins by a touchdown.
Luke Nuka.
Hey, take a picture of that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Oakland almost came away with a win against Denver. You know, they were so close, but with the catch to Emmanuel Sanders, they couldn't get the job done. And they lost to a field goal by McManus. The thing is that when I look at the QB stats, Derek Carr wasn't playing that good. I mean, he has 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions compared to Ryan Tannehill, who has 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And Ryan Tannehill is basically the better quarterback. I don't think the Oakland Raiders are doing as much with Marshawn Lynch as they should. I mean, beast mode isn't as beasty as he was, back in Seattle. And so, yeah, and they're not applying so much weapons to them. But they do have Amari Cooper for wide receivers. But Miami does have Danny Amendola and Kenny Stills. I think that's his name. I don't care. But they also have Frank Gore, who's Frank Gore, who's a great running back.
Oh yeah, legend. He's gonna become a legend.
For me, it's really going to go either way because either Oakland is going to deliver a huge shock or Miami is going to go undefeated. But for me, I'm going to say Miami is going to go undefeated on this one.
Very good, Mister.
It's very tight on the predictions.
We got a pretty interesting matchup. Really? All right. So next game is Atlanta versus New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The Silverdome. I mean the Superdome.
No, it's not the Superdome. It's not the goddamn Superdome. It's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I know
it's a Hulk Hogan joke, you dumb shit.
I know.
WrestleMania 30. I'm just gonna put
I was just messing with you. Actually, let me go get my freaking dinner.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Your dinner. Oh, okay.
No, actually, it's right here. So
in that case, I'll make my predictions. Matt Ryan and the Falcons are going to win. They are going to cream the New Orleans Saints 24-13 or 16.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, they came up great against the Carolina Panthers at home. But the thing is that I have is that New Orleans, they have a great quarterback in Drew Brees. Always has been and always will be. He's a little bit inconsistent in the past, but, whatever. The problem with their New Orleans Saints is their defense. They have not been good. They have not been good. I mean, almost allowing the Browns to win against your defense and almost having the Buccaneers beat you 48-40, that's unbelievable. But you know what? Atlanta, I think they have the better weapons. They have Devontae Freeman. I think he's out for an injury.
Yeah, he's out 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. And so Matt Ryan he's a very decent quarterback, but I still want him to make very big plays. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, all these guys, they're great weapons to use. I think Atlanta has the better teams. The better weapons. So I'm going to say Atlanta like I said before, 24-16 or higher.
I'm going to say 24-20 Atlanta, and I agree.
I agree with Atlanta,
New Orleans. Why? Because New Orleans defense blows more ass than Lucas at the Hercules Bar on Friday nights.
I don't even know what the Hercules Bar is. Is it a gay bar?
It's a gay bar from GTA 4.
I fucking knew you were going to make that goddamn joke. You goddamn fucking.
No, that's not true. My favorite one's Apollo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, this is going to be a shootout. Both teams' defense are not the best, but the Saints' defense is a little bit worse. I got the Atlanta Falcons winning 35-30. I think the Falcons will have a very good showing on offense, thanks to Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones. And now we actually got a pretty interesting game that's coming up. This is the home opener for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs and 49ers. Who you guys got and why?
The Chiefs and the 69ers. And you know what? Chiefs are going to... I'm not saying this is going to be a blowout, but they're going to have a substantial lead. Give me Kansas City 28-17. I think they're going to do very, very well.
Okay, so from what I'm looking on ESPN stats for total defense, Kansas City has the worst defense, period. And, well, that's mostly because they've allowed so many yards from Ben Roethlisberger. New Orleans has like the fourth worst defense ahead of Tampa Bay and Arizona.
Yeah,
anyway, that's not. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
We know all about the Cardinals, baby.
Yeah, but we got the 49ers against the Chiefs. Man, I don't know about this game, but from the looks of it, it could be a very tight race. The spread is -7 in Kansas City's favor, and Jimmy Garoppolo, the hype is decreasing a little bit because we all thought he was going to be the next Tom Brady. We thought he was going to change the world, but apparently that role has been officially given to Patrick Mahomes. He has thrown 10 touchdowns. He has a QBR rating for 143.3. He hasn't thrown a single interception.
That was fucking insane.
Yeah, but that was mostly because he was playing against shitty defenses, Steelers. But
give it time, will improve.
Yeah, wait for it. Yeah, wait for week 4. Hey, it's gonna be fun.
Hey, look at Green Bay back in the '98 season. They started off 1-2, and look what happened. They went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and guess what? We went 1-1, and we went to the Super Bowl. So
that's right.
But from the looks of it, San Francisco isn't without their good weapons. I mean, they do have Dante Pettis out of Washington and Pierre Garçon and Kyle Juszczyk, who was a former Raven, who I really like. He's a very good standout fullback. They put him in a running back, but I think he's way better at a fullback that we had him at for the Ravens. And Dante Pettis, if you just get him, just returning the football. I mean, he can run, and he can return footballs. I mean, there is a reason why he broke the record for all-time scoring for this School of Washington in returning punt returns or kickoffs. Yeah, punt returns.
Wait, who's number? I know it's prime time. I know someone defeated his record. What's his name? He was playing for the Bears.
Devin Hester. Devin Hester.
Yeah, where the hell is my picture of my authentic signature? But yeah, Devin Hester is number 1, isn't he? And he still is?
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about college. Right?
Dumb as fuck, Romy.
Yeah. But I think
dumb as fuck. I mean tackles, Aaliyah. I mean tackles.
Yeah. But I think Kansas City has more better weapons. They have Sammy Watkins, Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, who are insanely fast, Travis Kelce. But but there is one specialty that San Francisco does have, and they haven't used them all too good. they may have Richard Sherman. You know, I mean, he was better in the Seahawks, but what can you do? I'm pretty much this is a coin toss for me, but if San Francisco wins, great. But I guess my money is on Kansas City. They'll go 3-0, and down the road they'll be like 10-6 or 9-7 or something.
Look,
that's an early prediction.
The Kansas City Chiefs will slow down, but not yet. I got the Kansas City Chiefs going to 3-0. Their offense looks to be really sound, and it's going to be another great game for them. I have them winning 31-21.
Look, oh my God! No more munching! No more munching! What are you eating? Oh my God!
I finished the tackle.
With your mouth closed. Jeez.
Jesus Christ, you sound like you're chewing on fucking rocks.
That's the one I was trying to irritate, bro. Me.
God, I don't mind the crunchy. Okay, crunchy sounds don't bother me. When you hear it, it's like. Remember, what was this? Raphael from Ninja Turtles? He's like,
yeah.
He crunching a lot. I can still hear out of this here, you know.
I actually went to this place called Tijuana Flats. They had a deal for Taco Tuesday, so make a roll there.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, next taco.
Next game is going to be one of the biggest blocks of the weekend. Buffalo Bills versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm just getting us out of the way real quick.
Oh, come on, dude.
49-5. 49-5.
Okay,
the spread is 17.
17 points.
Yep, 49-5. That's, my imagination stealer game.
I'm going to say 41-17, and that's being generous. But, they have Josh Allen. I guess he can do works, but he's going to get destroyed by the defense, And Kirk Cousins was very good.
35-3.
Damn. Brutal.
What, is it going to be another Raven situation?
It's the Cardinals, babe! Yeah, Cardinals.
We'll talk about them in a little bit. We got to talk about them.
Someone should tuck their ass in the fucking bed.
Now we got the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz returns. Who you guys got and why?
This, something, Philly is really surprising me because, despite their first game and how they kind of end up pulling up somewhat of an upset, I think their trail isn't going to be as strong. Give me Indianapolis by 6.
Really? Shit. I was expecting that. Okay. Let me just get my prediction real quick. Fucking shut up. But anyway, we got...
God, you sound like a fucking beaver building a dam!
But... let's go ahead and go with my prediction real quick so I can finish chewing. The Eagles will be Carson Wentz back. Their offense is still pretty, unfortunately, really inconsistent.
Go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
The problem with the Eagles is they need a good wide receiver. Alshon Jeffrey's still out. They could still rely on J.A.J., but will he be healthy? Unfortunately, we don't know yet. But I still think the Eagles are a little bit better than the Indianapolis Colts. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. Win a close game, 27-21. Luka. Okay, so you said give him a second. So we'll come back to that game. And then we'll go back to the next game, which is the Green Bay Packers and Washington Redskins, the next one. I'm going to get another one out of the way real quick. One that I think is going to be an absolute blowout. Tennessee Titans versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, I really don't see Tennessee winning. I think Tennessee's absolute garbage. They won with Blaine Gabbert over the Texans, but that was extremely lucky. The Jacksonville Jaguars are proving to be the best team in the AFC right now. Yes, better than the Steelers. So I got the Jacksonville Jaguars winning in a blowout, 38-17. And we're still waiting for these guys to get back. I'm going to wait for them to get back, so we'll make the predictions. Then we'll go to the Green Bay Washington game. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here eating these chips.
Sorry, I had to give a call to somebody.
No worries. The the games we're picking, Luke, is the. So you did make your pick for the Indianapolis Colts Eagles game yet? That's the one we're going to go Tennessee Titans, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay, I haven't made my pick for Indianapolis and Philadelphia, but I'm gonna say Carson Wentz is coming back and he's gonna face against Andrew Luck. But yeah, what did they? Don't they have wide receivers like Corey Coleman and Brashad Perryman at that last game?
No, that's actually the Perryman. The Eagles do have, but they don't have Corey Coleman. Corey Coleman was on the Patriots. He got released.
Okay, because I was just using EDP as a reliable source, so I don't know. He mentioned
don't worry, he's amazing. Trust me.
Yeah, and so is his reviews. And speaking of which, go check out Double Toasted.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good shout out. But anyway, you know what? Nick Foles, he's not going to be in the game, or he's not going to be. He's not starting. For now, he's instead he's going to be starting by Carson Wentz, who I think is a much better threat, and was the only reason why the Philadelphia Eagles make the playoffs. And yeah, but in my opinion, I'd say, I'm going to give it to Philadelphia. I mean, Andrew Luck, he's a very decent quarterback, and you do have some good receiving threats like T.Y. Hilton, but in my eyes, Philadelphia is going to go 2-1. Next game, what was it?
Tennessee Titans, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, come on.
I don't know, it's a blowout.
Probably. I don't think it will necessarily be a blowout, but I think Jacksonville will probably go 3-0 on this one. I'm probably taking Jacksonville because, Blake Bortles was decent, in like previous games, but he was pretty much on fire, against the Patriots. Well, that was because the Patriots defense is such garbage. But
pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, they had T.J. Yeldon, Leonard Fournette, who's out for an injury, but T.J. Yeldon is still holding a spot very much. He's doing a very good job at it. And who's starting at quarterback for Tennessee?
Blaine Gabbert still.
God. But
I don't know how he still has a job in the NFL.
Yeah.
But he does.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going with Jacksonville on this one. I mean, there's no spread from what I'm looking at, but
I think it's depending on if Blaine Gabbert starts or Marcus Mariota. They're waiting on that mainly.
Now, Marcus Mariota is probably injured, from what I heard.
Yeah, he really doesn't have a good grip on the ball. I think his hands hurt.
Yeah, he's kind of like an interception throwing machine. So with that being said, I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville on this one, 27-17 or 20.
Now we got the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. I think the Packers are going to absolutely destroy the Washington Redskins. The Redskins proved what I thought they were. What I thought they were in the beginning of the season. Absolute mediocre with no talent whatsoever. They got absolutely blown out by the Colts, expecting to get blown out by the Packers once again. So I probably got the final score at 35-17.
Okay. When is Jerome coming back?
That's what I'm wondering. He had to do something.
Is he trying to feed his horses?
I think so. That's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is.
Or they feed his ass.
Yeah. But anyway, as far as who I'm picking is going to win, I'm going to have to say 3 numbers. 2-0-1 for this game. I'm going for the Packers to win this game. Because, Aaron Rodgers, still the bad man that he is, leading comebacks, except when he's facing off against the Vikings, which they almost lost or won. But it ended in a tie. Who cares?
That Kirk Cousins penalty was ridiculous, though. Yeah. I will say say on the Packers fans that was ridiculous.
They need to fix that penalty. They need to fix the whole rules of that. But Alex Smith,
especially overtime rules. Thank you.
Yeah, Alex Smith.
Make it college rules, please.
Yeah, yeah, but Alex Smith, he kind of does good as long as he's like on a very good team. Like the Kansas City Chiefs were a good team. The Washington Redskins, not so much. I mean, you do have Adrian Peterson. You do have Richardson Jr., Vontae Davis. No. That's the guy who quit. Vernon Davis. Am I correct? Yeah. Okay, yes. Vernon Davis. But I think Green Bay may struggle a little bit with their kind of defense, but what's really going to make Green Bay thrive in this game is their offense. And it's mostly because of Aaron Rodgers, Randall Cobb, and Devontae Adams, if that's the right name.
You're all right.
Okay, and you also have Jimmy Graham. So I'm going to say Green Bay 2-1 with the record.
All right, so with that being said, let's go back to the games. Next game is Cincinnati versus Carolina in Carolina.
Okay.
What do you got and why?
For me, I would have to say that one of these teams is going to go 2-1. No.
Oh.
I know. Right. But and that team who is going to go no, both of them are going to be 2-1. Who am I kidding? But
you're okay, man. You're good.
The reason why I say both are going to go 2-1 is because I'm picking Carolina on this one.
Same here. I'm picking Carolina too.
Yeah.
I think Cincinnati started off strong, but
they started off
down.
Yeah, they started off. I wouldn't say this. They started off kind of lucky, because
Colts gave up that big lead.
Yeah, and the Ravens didn't play like they used to, back in week 1, but we'll get to them.
We'll get to them in a little bit.
But Cam Newton, I think with this, like, I don't think Cincinnati can deal with the running pressure that is Cam Newton. And you do have, McCaffrey and C.J. Anderson, but the real Superman is driving this team. It is Cam Newton, and I think he's going to be a star in this game. So, with that being said, I'm going to have to go with Carolina on this one. Despite the fact that they do have some decent receivers, it's going to be the running game that's going to really punish the Cincinnati defense.
You do got Christian McCaffrey, who's really good, and you can't go wrong with that.
And Cam Newton, who's a quarterback sneaking machine.
He is.
Yay. Okay, I'm back. Oof.
Finally, fat ass. Where have you been?
Well, two things. One, I had to feed the horse.
I knew it.
That's not the only reason. The other reason why is because our water to our well is running dry to where it's damn near empty, and we had to get a holding tank soon.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. And my mom went over to my sister's place to get some water so that we can have some, because like I said, we're running dry.
Yeah.
So, and I was unloading some wood. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So, yeah.
I think you missed Green Bay and Washington.
Green Bay, Washington. What points?
Give me Green Bay. Give me Green Bay by 2.
Really?
Okay.
You think it's going to be that close?
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Then you got the Tennessee Titans, Jacksonville Jaguars. And
we have Cincinnati.
You did pick the Colts. You did pick the Colts and Redskins.
But Carson Wentz is going to start.
Mm-hmm. Romy, did you pick that game, the Eagles and Colts?
Yeah, India. I'm going to pick. I don't know if it's an upset or not. I'm picking Indiana.
Wow, it isn't an upset. It would be an upset.
Okay.
Then we just picked the we picked Green Bay, Washington, the Colts, and so you're all caught up now. This is Cincinnati and Carolina.
Yeah, about as smart as Luke is kindergarten.
Oh, fuck you! I'm smart and I have a degree.
Degree. Is that an exclamation mark?
Is that a Celsius or a Fahrenheit temperature?
He's like,
okay,
yep, I gotta go from pounds to kilometers.
That's not even that close.
I was waiting for you to catch it, you dumb shit.
Who was dumb shit on that work?
I do. Not only did I win, I beat Lucas and Gary by a landslide.
Of course we did.
That's like the Rams beating the fuck out of the Cardinals. I'm glad you didn't miss that game because I want to talk about that.
Don't worry, we will talk about that in a little bit. But then, who you got for Cincinnati, Carolina?
Sweet Carolina.
Dun, dun, dun. I think the Carolina Panthers will suffice and shut down AJ Green and Andy Dalton. And it will be Carolina Panthers 23.
What is Carolina ranked in their defense?
What do you go to?
Probably in the top 10, I think. They're probably around 11 or 12.
Okay, so
where do you go to look up those stats? I'm looking all over for those types of stats.
I'm just looking at ESPN.
ESPN.
Just ESPN.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total defense.
Panthers,
total defense.
30 to 27.
Carolina is 13 for total defense.
Okay, so I was right around that range.
Cincinnati is 27.
Oof.
Ouch.
Oof.
Yeah.
Not good.
No, yeah, so who you got? You got the Panthers too, Romy?
Mm-hmm. Give me them Panthers or Cougars. Ooh, my specialty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they call them Panthers, okay. I'm trying to think who would. You know, I'll just keep that on hold for the time being.
Yeah.
All right, so then we got the next game, the Broncos and the Ravens at Baltimore. This will probably be on the better 1 o'clock games.
Yeah.
1 o'clock? Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Hey, let's go.
Hold on a second. Like I said, I'm just looking for the stats and all that.
No worries. Actually, I'll go first on mine real quick. Then I'll save you, Luke, for last. But with this game, the Broncos are coming off 2 decent wins. You know, they still play the Seahawks and the Raiders. You don't know how they're going to be. The Broncos still have a lot of work to do. This is going to be tough going from a West Coast, a Mountain Standard Time team to a Eastern Standard Time for the Ravens. You know, it's going to be a pretty close game. I think the Ravens do have the advantage with having the rest. But in the end, I just think the Broncos are going to slightly edge them out. I'm probably going to say 19 to 17. It comes down to a late field goal. Broncos win.
Yeah, it's hard to go from, me to the Mile High Club, some club I'll never be involved in.
I have better chance of being it than you do, so shut the fuck up.
No, I got a hand job. No, doing it to yourself doesn't count. You can't laugh at that. You get the fuck out of here. It's not quite as funny as Lucas's fucking, the visit grandpa shit stained dad, but still.
From the visit?
Oh my god, that's the funniest fucking face ever.
God, the fucking visit.
Yeah. But who you got?
Lucas yeah. And I will agree with Lukey Boo. Give me 6.
What do you got to say, Luke?
Well, what do I have to say? Well, yes, last Thursday wasn't our finest hour. We really struggled in the backfield, but week 1 we were like, okay, we're ready. But week 2 it wasn't our really biggest strong suit, and there was like many difficulties that we had in the game. The offensive line wasn't holding up well. They need to start, Bradley Bozeman. They need to start Orlando Brown Jr. because they're very good. The defense didn't know what was going on because C.J. Mosley got injured, and that's crucial. But we got Kenny Young, and he's a very good football player. The thing is that, and the offense, from what I saw, was very good despite those 2 picks from Joe Flacco. He was still pretty good in that game and almost came away with a comeback. And the problem mostly was the defense not holding up so well and just causing penalties during 3rd down situations. That was kind of one of the reasons why we lost that game. But And then we get Denver, who is undefeated, 2-0, over at Baltimore Stadium, M&T Bank Stadium. And it's also the day where Ray Lewis has his Hall of Fame parade. He's gonna come by and celebrate the fact that he's at the Hall of Fame, and it should be pretty exciting for the Baltimore Ravens. And the thing is that I think Baltimore, with the amount of rest that they've gotten through that game, they're going to get their mind focused. I mean, we have faced so many situations where we lost Ray Lewis in so many situations from injuries. And, like, for example, we lost, Ray Lewis, and we got annihilated against the Texans in 2012. It was like 43-13, and we did struggle. However, we came back and we did very good on offense, as weeks went by. This is going to be very important for Baltimore because this is going to be a make or break, kind of game. And what?
Hold on a second. Lucas, who did you pick again?
I picked Denver.
Oh, God damn it. I thought you picked Baltimore.
No, I did not. I picked Denver. 1960.
Never mind. No. When I meant size 6, yeah, because I meant Baltimore. I didn't mean the fucking ponies.
Tubby Mora.
Oh, you're
damn it,
Lucas.
No, I thought he picked Baltimore.
Oh, okay. But
that's why I was like, yeah, I agree.
From predictions, Baltimore is projected to win this game. And from the looks of it, Baltimore has home field advantage, and this is a very important game that they should win because Case Keenum, he's still trying to work well with his offense because look at the stats that this guy has. He has a QB rating in the low 70s. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, which is
at least not as bad as Sam Bradford.
Yeah, but Case Keenum threw one, fluky play, against the Saints, which I won't disagree that play was amazing, but only to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry. But Case Keenum still needs to work big with chemistry with his offense. You still have Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas and Patrick Lindsay, I guess that's his name. And they kind of have some decent weapons, but they need some efficient chemistry. And I think with the rest that we've gotten, we're still working on defense. We're still trying to make a play or, we're trying to function well on defense. Defense kind of really has the edge on this one, despite, losing William Henry, CJ Mosley. Jimmy Smith is going to come back at week 5, to go against the Browns. We still have a lot of key players like, not Maurice Kennedy, Marlon Humphrey, Eric Weddle, we have Kenny Young, and I think we can make some big plays because of that home field advantage, and people are wanting us to have a winning record and not start as a losing record. And you know what? No matter how, I'm still gonna defend Joe Flacco. He still has some motivation in him. He's starting off in a better record than he has, in 2017 with like 3 touchdowns and like 4 picks. Now he's like 5 touchdowns and 2 picks, and some of the picks they were really by accident, and some of it was kind of his fault, which I won't disagree on. But the thing is that I still believe in him. I still believe he can make great offensive plays and get Alex Collins going. We need Alex Collins to run the ball repeatedly. And you know what? If we can combine the great running game with a very efficient defense and Joe Flacco delivering amazing bombs to John Brown, who's electrifying, Willie Snead, Michael Crabtree, the rest of the tight ends, and even Mark Andrews, you know what? I truly believe that I may have been, overreacting, at week 2, but I truly believe that we are going to make an upset, possibly, against the Denver Broncos. 2-1, here we go.
Okay.
Let's just get this one real quick before we go to the 4 o'clock games. Giants and Texans. Who you got and why? Let's just say the Texans.
Count Victor was in the chat.
He said Giants fucking suck. They've one of the worst offensive lines in the league.
Yeah. Undoubtedly.
No, it's not true. No, I'm the facts guy.
But yeah, the Giants are pretty garbage. I got Houston in a blowout, 31-10. Be right back. I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick. You go ahead and make your guys' predictions and go to the 4 o'clock games.
You pick. I don't know. You sound like you were ripping ass. I'm sorry.
It's the Giants and Texans is the next game. Last 1 o'clock.
Right.
What I got, Texans are coming off of a very crushing loss from the Tennessee Titans from like a last-minute field goal. And you know what? The thing is that Deshaun Watson, he wasn't as great as he was in the past. He kind of had like that whole sophomore slump that he has with Dick Prescott and a whole lot of quarterbacks, except for Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes, because they're very good. But Eli Manning's, yeah, Eli Manning is not that good. Eli Manning, he's just past his prime, man. I mean, how can you go from the slayer of the Patriots to being, whatever. I'm Eli Manning. Hey guys, I beat Tom Brady. hey everyone. I'm talking like Michael Cera. My brother is over doing Allstate commercial. No, not Allstate, Nationwide. I'm still trying to make a name for myself. I'm Eli Manning. But one of the biggest,
because Papa John's, we all know that story.
Yeah. But the only 2 biggest weapons that the Giants can come up with in order to beat the Houston Texans would have to be Odell Beckham Jr. and Saquon Barkley, because those 2 can make plays. But for me, this is pretty much going to be a toss-up. But however, it's going to be home field advantage. So I'm going to have to say Texans win against the Giants.
I am back. Don't worry. You guys make your picks.
I do, Lucas.
Yeah. Now we can go on to the 4 o'clock games. Starting off
4
with
o'clock. Check out my listeners.
The Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. The battle for LA. Who you guys got and why?
Superchargers are going to
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Rams are best team in the league. I really don't have to see.
That's what I've been saying since day one.
Most complete team overall too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna win by 10 points.
I say 38-27.
That sounds like a fucking horse fart.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But for me, I'm gonna have to go with a team for Los Angeles.
Yeah. No, you don't say.
One of these teams from Los Angeles is gonna win, unless it's another tie.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. No
if
more
it ends in
ties.
another tie, I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
They need to change the NFL rules for ties. They need to make it like college.
Illuminati confirm.
No. Yeah.
Is it the Freemasons?
Yeah. National Treasure. That's a bona fide classic right there.
Oh fuck.
Why do you hate National Treasure, man?
I fucking hate John Turtletop. I fucking hate him, dude.
It's not that bad.
Oh, the same shit he used in that movie he used in the Meg.
I don't think he does, but the Meg was insulting to your intelligence. At least National Treasure was kind of cheesy but fun at the same time. Not that, hacky stuff, but whatever. Moving on to Los Angeles Chargers and Rams. For me, Jared Goff, he's putting really low numbers right here because he is 3 for 1 in TDs and INTs. Phillip Rivers may have the more touchdowns, but that was only because they were playing against very better or weak competition. Kansas City doesn't have a good defense. Buffalo didn't have a good defense, and Vontae Davis retired while at halftime, which I was like, oh wow, that's surprising. But for me, this is going to be a very, very close game from the looks of it. And from the looks of it, the Rams are projected to win 92-8. 92% over 8%.
Oh, I was about to say, it's like you pulled a Lucas.
8? What?
They're gonna no, that's not true. They're gonna win 105-2.
Yeah. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. Anyway.
That's what the experts say.
But anyways, did you guys make your picks? Los Angeles?
I got the Rams, of course.
Good stuff. Now we got the next 4 o'clock game, which is the blowout of one of the blowouts of the week: the Chicago Bears versus the Arizona Cardinals, baby.
It's the Cardinals, babe. Yeah, tuck that baby in the bed because it's gonna need a fucking pacifier. You poor sons of bitches. God,
let's just say,
damn, this team is.
Let's just all say the same thing at we were gonna win at 3, 2, 1. Bears.
Cardinals.
Jacksonville. Oh no,
I'm kidding. I'm going Bears. I'm going Bears.
Thank you.
Okay, let's be real here, folks. Okay, Sam Bradford is god awful.
Mm-hmm.
He's arguably the worst in the fucking league. Larry Fitzgerald,
second worst.
Who's number 1?
Good to Nathan Peterman.
Fucking Nathan Peterman. Oh, give me a break. He's garbage.
I
liked Pitt from college. I knew he was going to be bad. Oh.
Okay, I mean, this fucking team, they are the worst team in the fucking league. That's why I think Sam Bradford's the worst. He's
also, the thing why they're the worst team in the league is that they haven't scored more than 6 points in their last 2 games.
Their offense is fucking garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah.
Josh
their defense.
Rosen
their defense is. Dude, their defense is bad. Their offense makes their defense look like fucking Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. Their offense is the worst in the fucking league. It's like, what the fuck happened? This isn't the Arizona team I remember.
Yeah, this isn't the team back in 08 or 2015.
And as good as Chicago's defense is, they are just going to fucking trample all over these poor sons of bitches, man. They're going to win by 15.
Khalil Mack is a monster, and he will destroy.
Yeah, thank God the Raiders got rid of him. John Gruden is an idiot for getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try to kill Sam Bradford.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not just gonna kill him. He's going to kill him, bury him 6 feet under, piss in his grave, and say, "I was on the Arizona Cardinals."
Yeah, pretty much. I think Khalil Mack is locked for Defensive Player of the Year right now.
So far,
he's the best.
Well, it was predicted.
So yeah, Bears. I'm gonna say 31-7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
just get Josh Rosen in the game, please.
He will probably. I think he'll probably
do better on offense because Sam Bradford is 0 for 2 for touchdowns and INTs. He has a QB rating in the mid-50s. Compared to Mitchell Trubisky, he makes Mitchell Trubisky look like Drew Brees.
Oh, Jesus.
You know? But,
Sam Bradford, 37 for 61, 243, no touchdowns.
Yep.
2 INTs.
Yep, it's embarrassing.
This is sad.
It's sad.
For Arizona. I mean, at least Bills somewhat may have dignity, and they provided more than, 20 points against the Los Angeles Chargers, but, oh my God. Arizona.
What the hell
I
is
feel
that noise?
sorry for Larry Fitzgerald.
I do too. He deserves so much, but he deserves to be on
I want him to realistically be traded by the deadline.
He should be traded to an even better team.
Yeah, like
the Rams. He can make a Super Bowl run. No, Jacksonville.
Not the
he can make a Super Bowl run with them. He's not going to fucking Steelers. As much as I'd love to see that, he's not going to Steelers.
He might make Roethlisberger's blunt hole legitimate.
I think if he wants to be serious, make a really big run, go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, and
I think that'd be humongous if he goes there.
Hang around with Blake the Bum Bortles. He wasn't good in previous years.
No, he wasn't.
Now he's like a
He's getting better.
He's fine, you know. Like Jerome said, he's very emotional, and the other words.
Insecure.
He's very insecure.
What the fuck? Okay, I gotta look that up again because I posted it a long time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
we all got the Bears.
I got the Bears. Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Okay. The word. What the fuck? Okay, go ahead. I'll find it when I get to it.
Now we got the next 4 o'clock game, the last one. Dallas Cowboys versus Seattle Seahawks, the Fox game of the week, unfortunately.
Let me guess. Is this game of the week?
Yep, it is Fox game of the week.
For fuck's sake!
It's America's fucking team. That's the only reason why. Because Troy Aikman loves his Cowboys. That's the only reason why.
You know, at least, you know, the Ravens and Broncos, you know, they're trying to have something to prove, or the Ravens have something to prove. Seattle is not garbage.
Seattle, here's Pete Carroll. They actually did a pretty good. If you ever seen the show on Bleacher Report, Gridiron Heights, it's pretty hilarious. And it's pretty much just Pete Carroll going. The reporters are going, "Hey, Seahawks, you're in rebuilding mode." And he's like, "Nope, we're not in rebuilding mode." But he says, and you have Russell building a house. He's like, "I literally see you rebuilding right there." And he's like, "Nope, we're not rebuilding." That's pretty much the Seahawks right now.
Yeah,
the Seahawks are garbage. But this is realistically a toss-up game for me. I really want to pick Seattle because of their home field advantage, but I don't know. I really don't.
They're building. They're building more than fucking people at Fortnite. God damn it.
Exactly. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna flip a coin on this one. I am flipping a goddamn coin.
You know, if you're gonna flip a coin, I'm gonna flip a coin too.
Flip a coin because you know what? Both of these teams are just absolutely
fucked up.
Heads
insecure.
and tails. Here we go. Heads is Cowboys, tails is Seattle.
I found it. Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
I got heads. I got Seahawks.
Let's see what I got.
Okay, so heads for Cowboys or Cowgirls, and tails for Seattle. Cowboys.
Really?
Okay, here we go. Tails, Seahawks. Okay.
All
right, so we got now we got the Sunday Night Football Night in America game. Check your local listings.
Check your local listings. Sunday night every with Al Chris Con.
It is the New England Patriots at the Detroit Lions. God, why is this the Sunday night game?
Do we really have
to be a fucking blowout?
This should be an afternoon game, if anything.
It should be. You know what should be the Sunday night game, realistically? If I had to be 100% honest, the Chargers-Rams game. That would probably be the best Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Or Broncos-Ravens.
Yeah.
But the problem is the Ravens are playing next week, but we'll get to that a little later. But
yeah, we will.
Next Sunday we'll get into that. But yeah, pretty much. Why is this a Sunday night game? The Patriots are going to fucking destroy them. Josh Gordon is now on the Patriots. I have the Patriots destroying the Lions 38-10.
Alrighty. But you know what? Oh my god. This is just there is a lot of filler games at week 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got New York and Cleveland. You got Buffalo and Minnesota. You got New York and Houston, Chicago and Arizona, Dallas and Seattle. There's only like 4 important games in this entire
realistically,
week.
Yeah.
The Ravens and the Broncos, which looks to be the game of the week so far.
Yeah, CBS game of the week, I think.
Yeah, the Saints and the New Orleans.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Luke Jeffers? Hey,
hello.
The Saints and the Falcons, and Carolina and Cincinnati. That's
you can see there's a lot of bums.
Bombs.
Yeah. They're fucking bums.
Just like Jinder Mahal.
No, he's a glorified bum.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now, Jerome. You're gonna be pissed at me. You're gonna be pissed at me, but I'll take Jinder Mahal right now versus Brock Lesnar right now. Any day of the week.
Okay.
I fucking
Get the fuck out of here!
trust me. I hate Brock Lesnar with a pure passion. At least Jinder Mahal,
Since when?
dude. Since he won the
because he's
Universal
never
title at
there.
WrestleMania 33,
Because he
the
wasn't
worst
there.
Universal Championship reign in history.
Well, that belt is useless in general.
It's I fucking hate Brock Lesnar. And the main event for Hell in a Cell. Don't even get me started how bad that was.
No,
sorry.
that was
Sorry if I'm sniffing. I have a runny nose and congested. That's why I'm
don't worry,
talking
I've gone through it
raspy.
too. I'm going through this.
well. I recommend quarter minus cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm
know
not
me,
gonna
I'm
do
straight edge.
cocaine. I'm not doing cocaine.
CM Punk.
Mhm.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Toppy Mora, who you got?
Come on now.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Tub.
Okay, if the Patriots lose this game, which I don't think they will,
No.
I'll watch. Okay, according to the stats or my voting poll, I think that movie is still in the lead. Yes, it is. I'll watch The Master of Disguise if the Patriots lose.
That movie is so
You're
bad.
You're
dude.
kidding me.
That is one of my negative ones.
Oh
The
my God.
fucking turtle joke.
It's in my 10 worst films of all time.
No, it's definitely
Okay.
mine too.
No, it is easily.
Wait, I
That
got
movie,
this. Got this.
it's got a 1% rating.
You might not turtly enough for the turtle.
Oh, Dana Carvey, what the fuck?
Hey, you gotta admit that was a good impression.
Oh, that was great. That was spot on. But next time I see a turtle, I'm just gonna think of Crush.
I like
From
turtles. I
Finding
like the
Nemo.
turtles kid from
No,
YouTube too.
You're just gonna think of that moment in Cannibal Holocaust.
No, oh god, fuck that movie, dude.
Anyways, we got the
I'm
last
just
game,
kidding,
the
no
Monday
harm
Night
for any
Football game.
animals.
The game I will be at. I will be at this game on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, for me. Too.
The Pittsburgh
Which game?
Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
So excited to be at this game. It's gonna be awesome. Even though I am very scared. I am very scared.
I think you
I'll
should
just
be.
Yep, I know I am. But I think Pittsburgh is going to do favorable. Why? Because of two things. We always rebound well after a bad loss. Number two, we always do better on prime time. We always play a lot better. What?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You having fun there? Farting? Fucking Tubby Mora.
That's what the steel dildos are for, to cork up your butt.
They're not the steel dildos, first off. But anyways,
Pretty
the
much.
Steelers need this win big time if they want to save their season. And being on Monday night, it is going to be huge. The reason why Pittsburgh has a good shot at it, Tampa Bay does not have the best defense. They let the Eagles almost come back and win, and they almost let the Saints come back and win. I think it's going to be similar to this game where it's going to happen, but I think the Buccaneers are going to blow it in the game, mainly because the Buccaneers, with Ryan Fitzpatrick, always comes back down to earth eventually. It's happened in Ryan Fitzpatrick's career all the time. He always starts off great, but then he always tumbles down and comes back to reality. I think Pittsburgh's defense needs to step up big, and I think they will, especially on the big stage. They usually do really well on Monday night, especially on the road. Even though I think this game will be pretty close, I think the Steelers will eventually get the win 27-24.
Yeah,
And I'm going to be the opposite. I'm taking Tampa Bay, and I'll tell you why. Because Tampa Bay, oh, thank you very much. Tampa Bay has been really good for passing as of lately, which is something that the Pittsburgh Steelers needs to work on in terms of defense, is their defensive passing game is utter fucking shit. And that is what's going to cause them. Give me Tampa Bay by 6.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to allow Pittsburgh to force 4 touchdowns and have Ryan Fitzpatrick have like 12 TDs and 1 interception. You know,
but it's like I said, you know, their rushing defense is actually good. Their passing, oh my god, it's one of the worst in the league.
Yeah, absolute worst in the league.
Yep.
But from the looks of it, Tampa Bay starting off good with a 12-0 season. Ryan Fitzpatrick, like Lucas said before, but he's kind of like a one-trick pony at this point. But Ben Roethlisberger wasn't as good. He's not as good now. Like 1 in 3 touchdowns against, the Browns, which I would never expect. And
it's been a while since they actually faced against each other. It's been 4 years.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't know no. Okay, hold on. The thing what really makes Pittsburgh good. I mean, James Conner is good. Like, I don't know if Le'Veon Bell is going to come back anytime soon. Maybe from like October or November, but I don't know, dude.
According to this, he is out
for eternity.
He says Le'Veon Bell is holding out for a new contract and is undetermined when he'll return to the lineup. There is a chance that he could sit out until week 11.
Fucking bullshit. Le'Veon Bell's being a fucking goddamn greedy son of a bitch. Trust me, I'm pissed about it, but we got James Conner.
No, dude, come on. He's too busy making terrible rap tracks. No.
I have listened to some of his rap tracks, and I will agree they are pretty bad. Some of them are good, but most of them are bad. Dude, but actually, look like I just got in the mail.
He's bad when Enzo Amore and John Cena are better than him.
No, Le'Veon Bell is definitely better than Enzo Amore. Le'Veon Bell is definitely better than John Cena. That's for sure. Look at this, though. Look at this nice James Conner, man. I just got this in the mail today. Very nice piece. Autographed.
Does it have like a 2 out of 5 on iTunes ratings?
I actually don't know what his rank.
It's a perfect 5 out of 7.
God damn it, Roby! You shut up on 5 or 7. It's 70%.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
Speaking about 5 out of 7, what's bigger, a half or 5/8?
5/8 is definitely bigger.
I don't know. I'm just quoting Joe Buck. But anyway,
Joe Fuckhead, more like it.
Yeah. In terms of who's going to win this game, as much as I hate this team, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going for the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. Yeah.
Really?
I'm picking Pittsburgh to win.
Really?
At least he's being objective, Lucas.
Oh, fuck you, Romy.
I was being objective. I picked the Steelers the last 2 times, and I went and by some of their statistics of how. I mean, seriously, their passing defense sucks more ass than you do at a colonic fair.
A what?
You know what a colonic fair is?
All right, guys. You know what? I'll take it as it is. Thank you guys all for watching Pain and Game Pick'ems Season 4, Episode 3. Very good show. We definitely hit a really good high view count today. We had 11 live viewers. Thank you guys all for joining in.
Really? Oh,
yes,
wow,
we did. I even posted. We had 11 at one point. So, yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Let me know in the comments below what are your NFL Week Number 3 predictions. I also will be doing a Guaranteed to Lose video probably sometime tomorrow that will actually go over my Guaranteed Teams to Lose.
Is one of them going to involve your favorite team?
No, it's not.
Hey, look,
I have put the Steelers on Guaranteed to Lose before against the New England Patriots when they have been out. I have put them on there before.
But you know what's funny? I love watching those, especially recently. If you see what Lucas looks like.
What does he look like?
Oh my God! He wears nothing but blue, and he's wearing these glasses that you would see someone from Scooby Doo wear. And then
Hey, in Florida, it's bright outside. It's usually in the afternoon. It's hot as hell. You want to wear something comfy? I actually wore. What did I wear today? I actually wore gray today. So,
Lucas, you look like a buff, retarded Shaggy.
He looks like a skinnier version of the Big Meanie.
The Blue Meanie?
Yeah.
The BWO, we're taking over.
God.
Hey, Luke Nooker, you could be the Steven Richards of that group.
Yeah, I could definitely see they're gonna be in the Stevie Richards. That's for sure.
And he just super kicks the fuck out of me. Oh, thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tiffy Boo, Lucky Jeffers. You know the truth about Luke Nukem is?
What's the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Actually, I can. It's just people that can't handle it from me at times. Trust me. Look at my history. Anyways, I know Luke's entire full name. You know why I'm not going to say it? Because I'm too stupid to announce it.
Yeah, you are.
I can't enunciate that shit.
You can't say my full name because I have actually a middle name, and you can't figure out what it is. I mean, people will know my full name on my Facebook profile.
Cool. Well, that's different. That's different. That's a whole different scenario. And besides, I like Facebook a lot better than fucking YouTube. But when it comes to their identities, that's where Facebook could be a kind of a dick shit. But
yeah,
at least they don't fucking flag you for the stupidest shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a poster? Oh, copyright.
Oh my god. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching tonight. We'll see you guys next week. And with that being said, see you guys later. Stay awesome and say your guys' final words.
All right. So
actually go read Joel in chapter 79.
God damn it, Luke! Luke, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. But anyway, I really hope that it's a very important game, but not only if my predictions are correct, hopefully I'm the Nostradamus of week 3, but I'm really
for the Cardinals game.
Cardinals game. I want Ravens. I want the Ravens to do good. I want the Ravens to do good because, you know, is that like mouth spray?
Yeah, it's with soothing throat spray.
Oh, okay.
Well, spit not swallow next time.
Fucking.
Okay, you
motherfucker.
Yeah, but I really want the Ravens to pull off, and hopefully they do. But thank you for having me on the show, you know, for week 3. Oh, wow. And yeah. And you know what? What I'm going to do right now is that I'm probably going to sit down, relax, eat some dinner, and go finish my review for Shane Black's Predator. It's going to be coming out soon on my YouTube channel.
Oh, man.
So be sure to check it out soon. And my name is Luke Nukem, and you, my friends, have been blown away. I'm sorry.
Where's your guy?
Yeah, my name's Luke Nukem, and you, my friends, have been blown away.
My name's Luke Nukem. You've been blown away, bitches. Absolutely. Thank you so much for Lucas and Luke Nukem. Oh, I just farted. It was a kiss for you, Lucas. For our picks, 11 viewers. That's actually not bad. Join us next week. Hopefully, Alexander the Great. That's okay. I got the Infinity. Hey, by the way, speaking of that, you still owe me the Infinity Gauntlet back, Lucas. You better fucking disinfect that shit because I know you've been doing with it.
What? Fucking asshole.
If you don't return it back, all I gotta do is this. Until the next week, stay tuned. Oh, by the way, the episode has been up for about a week, and I was on Rotten or Fresh against Christopher Durbin on Ryan O'Toole's channel. Check that out if you will. And until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck Lucas for munching. You're munching too damn loud. That's too loud. And I'm taking 285 photos of that. Okay, you munch too damn loud. It sounds like a fucking horse chewing on a carrot. But then again, you look like a fucking horse, so that kind of seals the deal. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look up some sweet classic porn starring the sexy Brianna Banks. Good day.
Thank you guys all for being on.